How's it going, everyone? I hope you had a nice week. I wanted to check in with kind of a summary video for the week, as was mentioned on your checklist. And since this is the first of these videos that we've done, I thought it would be a good idea to kind of go over the layout for the course and just make sure that everyone's getting kind of in the sync of doing the material. It's okay that we got started a little bit late. We still have plenty of time, but starting next week, we're really going to have to ramp things up. So I want to make sure that everyone's kind of in the groove of things. And so it's nice that these first two chapters, hopefully for the majority of you, were largely reviewed. So when I refer to a weekly content module, if you go to the homepage, I should say, easy for me to say, of your course, and I think I can actually view this as a student somewhere. Here we go. So it probably looks like this to you. You'll notice that this week, and in general, the structure of each week, we'll have an introductory video. This kind of summary video will be posted here, and we'll have some different PowerPoint files that within the PowerPoint files, the actual lecture material is contained. So starting next week, where I'll have some additional time over the weekend to get the entire module built beforehand. So yes, I am going to build the entire module over the weekend. What you would want to do is watch the introductory video, download the checklist, and kind of use the checklist however it helps you in your learning experience. But hopefully it shows you when things are due. And remember, both this week and next, those deadlines will be flexible since we had kind of the rough start. It shows you which things are graded, along with some notes by me that are my best estimate as to when things will get up if they're not up right at the beginning of the week. So hopefully eventually this notes section will have nothing in it, and you can use it in order to kind of keep track along with your date of completion. So the way that I will distribute the lecture material, and I can tell by looking at the views on the YouTube channel that many of you already know this, is I'll post a PowerPoint file, which you can also access in the individual file folder for Canvas. But when you have those up, you can read along. And for each learning module, which I won't bore you again, I kind of try to break things up into 10 to 15 minute videos. There'll be a hyperlink starting off that's a link to a YouTube video on our dedicated playlist. So hopefully that will open up here. And you can see me. Unfortunately, I kept my camera on, so too bad. When if you were taking me for a class at UTSA, I can configure to have that turned off and just show you the screen and hear my voice. But so we talked about the checklist. We talked about how the notes contain the lecture videos embedded within them. In addition, you have two discussion boards that are due this week, as you'll see on your checklist. The first, I think everyone has done. It just allows me to get an introduction to you and allows you to learn something more about your classmates. The discussion board, which will be due on Sunday night, that is just kind of checking in, making sure you don't have any questions about how the course works, make sure you understand the flow. Monday, intro video. Friday, and this is just the way that you're recommended to watch them. Obviously, it's an online asynchronous course, so we'll make everything due on Sunday night as we hit steady state. But if you want to kind of keep in check during the week, the intro video, watch it on Monday, watch the first lecture module for the week on Tuesday, second on Thursday, watch the summer video on Friday, and then do all the assignments, which will be due on Sunday. And you can do them whenever you want, of course. One thing that's a little bit confusing to me that I don't like is in the to-do section, all that you're not able to see the actual assignments that are in Pearson MyLab. So if you navigate down here to your digital course material, and then let me actually show you just to make sure everyone's on the same page. It takes a while to load. If you scroll down and click on Launch Courseware, eventually you'll get to the interface that we're using for the actual homework assignments. So if you notice, for example, I assigned some reading assignments, and I can see that many of you have completed those. But in addition, we'll have two homeworks that are available currently and that are due on Sunday. One covers all of Chapter 1, and another, as I mentioned in the announcement, covers only Chapter 2, only a portion of Chapter 2. 2.1 through 2.4. And I'm talking here hoping that I could get the actual problems that I picked to pull up. You're kind of seeing how the sausage is made behind the scenes. So I pick particular problems. For example, 2.07 was the easy one. So let me show you how this problem looks. Remember that the main thing we covered this week was how to decompose forces into an orthogonal basis or rectangular form or their x and y components, all saying the same thing. and how you can sum those on a per component level in order to find the resultant and describe the resultant in terms of its magnitude and direction. So the nice thing about Pearson is it gives you the ability to kind of integrate some hints within the assignment and provide you with feedback right away. So I hope that that will be valuable to you as you move throughout the course. So don't forget, by Sunday, if you can, 2 discussion boards, one introducing yourself. Everyone, I think, already has that done. Another kind of letting me know how the course is going for you with respect to accessing the content. Are you understanding the lecture videos? Are they helping you? And let me know how we can make things better for you on that discussion board as well. And in addition, 2 homeworks, one covering all of Chapter 1, another covering half of Chapter 2. And then next week, we will finish Chapter 2, get all the way through Chapter 3, and hopefully get a little bit of a start on Chapter 4. Remember that your first exam, which we were originally thinking about for next week, we might have to push it back a week, will be covering Chapters 1, 2, and 3. And the problems will look very similar to the homework. So that's it for me. I hope that everyone is kind of enjoying themselves as much as you can. I realize this is really, really stressful to try to take a course in 8 weeks. Nonetheless, when it gets started a little bit late, but we will get through all the material, and hopefully each of you will master the material such that you have a successful transfer to wherever you want to go next. So please email me at any time if you have any questions. I work during the day, during the evening, and on weekends. So I'm happy to chat with you. I'll talk to you soon.